Howdy y'all. Today I'm going to talk about, like the title says, a couple of YouTubey thingies. I'm taking motovloggers' prerogative to name it whatever the heck I want to. So, just a couple of things. One, a little bit of a bitch session, and the other is more of a quagmire. That's right, quagmire. Woo! I get to use the word of the day. So, bitch session. I loaded a 15-minute video the other day, and I'm not exaggerating one iota when I tell you it took over 8 hours to load. Over 8 hours. Now, I don't know if YouTube has anything to do with that, or if my internet service, which is the very, very, very best you can get where I'm at, if my internet service just sucks that bad on uploading. Or it could even be the computer I'm using is a pretty old computer, which I designated to use for video. So it could be that too. Or it could be a combination of all those factors. But in any case, I gotta try to streamline that. When I load this one, I'm going to make sure I have no other computers online, nothing else online. Unplug my Roku, which doesn't have on and off. It's either plugged in and going all the time, or it's off. So I'm going to unplug that, and I'm going to see if I can streamline that a little bit. So unplug everything, make sure I don't have any internet thing going to the TV. So that's my bitch session. And speaking of the TV, leads me into my little quagmire. But like all things, technology, constantly changing and for the most part improving, and the same can be said about Netflix. And one of the improvements, not too long ago, is TVs, Roku, different multimedia devices jumping on board and letting you stream Netflix. And when I got my internet to where I could actually stream, that's when the first thing I did was get the little Netflix app. Oh, I've said Netflix. I apologize. What I mean is YouTube. Let's just stream YouTube, which is a pretty cool thing. And so one of the first things I did was get the YouTube app and put it on my Roku and watch things on my television. Well, here's the quagmire part. That's a real cool thing to do. And there are some incredible motovlogs to watch on TV. Especially some of these group discussions, these guys with their Cenas and different communication devices where you got 3, 4, 5 motorcyclists out on a trip. Specifically, a couple that I got a great deal of enjoyment out of was a group of guys going to Yosemite Park, and a portion of that group, same group going previous to that to oh shoot, I can't remember where they went. Utah. They went to Utah. They went to a state park there, or national park, and that was incredible to watch on TV. That was really fun. Well, to repeat myself, it's a quagmire. It's fun to watch on TV, but here's the problem. You really enjoy the video, everything's good, it ends, and what do? You can't leave a comment. If you weren't subscribed, you can't subscribe because you watched it on TV. So what I've been doing is I'll watch somebody's videos on TV, and if they've got a good motovlog, they probably have others, and you can go right through their channel, you know, and look at the titles and durations and all that, and choose what you want to watch. And I like that a lot. So what I'm doing is I'll probably watch, for example, those 2 trips I talked about. There were like 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, you know, depending on which motovlogger on the trip, which is a cool thing too. They got multiple motovloggers, and some of them are doing some of the conversation, some are doing some of the other conversation, and doing their own videos of the trip. Just a real ball to watch. So what I have to do is watch, you know, the whole session, and then pick out one, go over to my computer, get into YouTube, and leave a comment. Because if I don't at least on one of the videos go to the computer and leave a comment, I feel pretty bad. I mean, I just got a lot of enjoyment out of the huge amount of effort and work that went into it, and I'm not showing my appreciation, you know, and that sucks. So that's what you got to do, and that's the only thing I can do. You know, there's another way to do it, and it brings up another point. I'm sure there's plenty of people that watch YouTube videos on their TV, and they don't have the same conscience as I do. Being a motovlogger probably adds to that conscience, because you really know what it takes. It's not just turning on a camera and letting it do all the work and plugging it into YouTube. There's a lot of work that goes into it. So, anyways, I'm not talking about solutions or anything like that. I'm just saying, you know, it's a little YouTubey thingy that has popped up recently for me, and that's that. So, with that, I'll talk to y'all later. Appreciate you watching if you did. If you didn't watch, no sense me saying anything, because you'll never hear it. So for now, goodbye. I'm going to strip off all this gear, and just a helmet and the camera gear, and find me a little shady spot up there. This is a pretty nice little park. I discovered it the other day and rode around it. I can see doing some stuff down here in the future. This is in Victoria. It's a little city park they got. So, I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.